You know your strengths, right? What are you trying to do? You trying to punch me?
Yeah.
We're trying to train. I'm trying to train you.
Oh,
I'm trying to train you in the real ways of fighting.
Okay. I got it.
Because you win the match before you even get in there.
Okay.
How do you win your match before you even get in the cage?
My sexuality.
Your sex, exactly right. Exactly right. So how are you going to use your sexuality to win in the cage?
I'm gonna just throw my punches.
Punches?
Yeah. Oh.
Punches are good.
Yeah.
Punches are good. Have you thought
My
more
kicks?
about even longer opening dances?
I mean, I love Joel. I love him. I mean, what's not to love him, right? He's a great, fun guy, but he just doesn't make sense.
You know, I'm thinking like maybe like we get like some indie artists come live, play some music. You know, someone who just costs any money, they're free, they're like a starving college student or something.
Okay, so Terry's dance moves are part of what makes her entrance special. I mean, she's a very accomplished dancer on her own right, and she brings that energy and that sexiness into the cage with her every time she makes an entrance. So, you know, when I'm training her, I just want to give her that well-rounded training.
Okay, have you tried this? It's like, it's a classic, and you can't mess with the classics.
Okay.
But you gotta pull one of these ones, you know? You're like, you know? I think they're gonna respond. Lower, you gotta dip. There you go.
Like that?
But no, a little high, but kind of, you know, split the difference, and really just get the leg, yes! Almost. I loved it. Keep that going.
Okay. I don't think this is sexy.
He was giving me some moves, and he was telling me to do them, but I wasn't gonna do them because I would just get laughed at.
As a guy, I know what sexy is, and I just want her to bring that out as much as possible.
So,
Okay.
walk in,
Yeah.
turn.
It was like single ladies, okay, Beyonce, but really bad single ladies. Like it wasn't like cool single ladies, which I would have loved to do and whip my hair around.
I love it. That's fun. That's a showstopper. That's a showstopper right there.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I mean to interrupt, but I just want to know if you have some 411 on Mrs. Roxy.
Some info on Roxy, that's right. My last fight, huh?
So Monica wanted to know any advice on how to attack this Roxy fight.
First and foremost, her go-to, that ass. I'm not saying my fight with her was rigged or anything. Actually, I am, and I have proof that it could be, that it was. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. But she'll get in that cage and win the judge is over in all the ways that she knows how.
Okay.
So I would say play up, when you get in the cage, play this up. You're hot, girl, you're strong, and you're beautiful.
So I was just trying to get like a little bit of information on how Roxy fought and stuff, so.
And then when you get on top of her, just stay on top. Use your weight, use your strength, and just don't let her up.
Scream out.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Choke her out.
Heck yeah, girl, you already know.
Andrea is an Olympic gymnast, and that's something that I was training for when I was younger before I had an injury. So when I met her and we started talking about gymnastics, we were able to do some fun acrobatic tumbling maneuvers together.
She knew to do a little bit less than what I was expected for an acrobat. I mean, when you say you're an acrobat, you're an acrobat. And I don't want to sound like a bitch, but it's just my personal opinion and I have the right to put it out there. She was a little bit too much for what she was.
Beautiful, beautiful. Great job, great job. Great job today. Good job.
Thanks,
Way to go.
Thanks.
Great.
Joel,
Hi, what's up?
I'm really concerned.
When I found out I was fighting Shelly, I was a little nervous. Shelly is known for cheating a bit in her matches. I've seen her do some really ugly stuff in her prior matches.
Shelly is crazy. Suspended for eye gouging or biting someone's eye.
Yeah, suspended for biting someone's eye, yeah. I just saw Audrey a couple weeks ago. She's totally fine. I don't even think she really got her eyeball that bad. She was suspended for what she did, but I don't think she got that bad. What are you worried about anyways? Is you fought nothing but dirty fighters.
Yeah, that's true. But
Fighter
I'm
fought
really
you
tired.
with a weapon in the cage? Main's jumping you in between matches?
And you think that's fair? Every fighter I have is dirty.
What I'm saying is that you should be ready for it.
I get why Allie is so worried about Shelly. She does have a history of biting people, which is a little Mike Tyson of her. But you know, we have referees in the cage with them at all times. She's already been punished for that before, and she can't be afraid of things like that.
How do you defend
She's
a
still
bite?
gonna have her teeth.
Can you teach me how to defend myself against someone biting me?
The first thing I would suggest is your fists. You can try that.
I try to talk to my coach about training and kind of being careful for the different like distractions that Shelly may have, but my coach wasn't really, on to that.
Okay, so maybe fish
Yeah,
hook. Maybe
perfect. Fish hook. There you go. See? Now
This is unreal.
you've come up with a solution by yourself to a problem that really isn't that much of a problem because look, you've got it taken care of.
If you're gonna let that be something that worries you, that is a cloud over your head, I mean, you're not gonna be able to be mentally prepared, and that's on her. She has to be mentally prepared. She has to be ready to go in there and fight.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Hey, it's okay. Calm down. You can't let what others say bring you down. Yeah, because it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And the day's gonna come when you get bigger and you show them who's boss. Until then, hang in there. You got this, little buddy.
Text knockout to 25283 for 4 genuine ED pills.
Yeah. 2-4. Lambo. To the night. Yeah. Fast lane. Get it.
One more. Wow, one more. Good. Throw that kick. Hard. Go.
For LFC 25, I wanted the girls to train with some of the trainers at DXG, jiu-jitsu, grappling, and boxing.
I started to actually use DAG after we had our first LFC fight, and then that was just home for me. I mean, I went there as much as I could for probably like a year. He's a great coach, and he deserves all the nice words and all he can get. So
Greg helped so much at DXG Gym for extra training time and one-on-one time.
So let's just come and see, and I'm on a mission for this money like a pension and recognition for getting faded, constantly underrated. I know the haters hate it because they know that I'ma make it, because nothing was ever given, so you know.
The training was hardcore. It was a lot of punching and kicking and exhausting stuff. Surprisingly hard.
I'm living life after the that I had to endure.
I felt that if they got the basics down with some of the DXG trainers and learn footwork, learn striking, then you come to Coach Leon, and then we talk about how to win your fight.
We getting faded, we ain't even making sense. We gon' party all night, we don't care about.
I did have to get extra training. Thank God for Greg. Training with my coach, of course, I feel like I know a little bit more than he does, so sometimes I give him a few pointers.
You're a winner, but you're a loser. So it's time to start being a winner and winning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? Start by kicking. There you go. Marty. Yeah. Who's this? Who you kicking? Go on, keep going. There you go.
I go in there and I do what I need to do. I know what I need to do.
Oh, I like that one. That was almost as getting close to the body now. What you got? Harder than that. What is that? Come on. Those little butterfly kicks. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I like the anger. I like the anger now. Channel into it. Face biting action in the cage.
My trainer was Joel, but his boxing wasn't exactly up to par as much as his ground fighting.
One more. Let's go. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so one more. Yeah.
I guess that was everything she was built to be. She was tall. She was strong. She looked great. And she was happy to get working with me, and that's what I look for in a fighter.
Oh my God, you look so violent. Yes. Oh, I made a good hit. Leon's gonna regret this. I love it.
The last couple of times I've been working out with Joel before the fight, he had me doing more cardio because the cardio was a little weaker, and he's so tall and lanky. Trying to keep up with him is a real workout.
Scott's gonna hit it. Cut to the face. Okay, still go. Oh, to the camera. Stop driving. What's the judgment? What's the judgment? They know. You know?
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Okay, I just want to welcome you to LFC, and I'm super happy to have you here. However, I'm a little concerned. I've heard that you like to bite people in your fights.
It's not that I like to, it's just sometimes it happens. It seemed to me that Maxine had some kind of silly rules about not being able to bite.
Right. Probably by choice, though. So I heard that in Berlin you bit someone in a fight, and I'm sure that maybe they love that stuff in Berlin, but it's not gonna fly here.
I don't think it's good to, censor people.
But I really need you to not be biting people in the league. Is that something that you can promise me won't happen? Well, okay, you just paused for way too long. I need a yes, like right away.
I can't believe that I actually had to have this conversation with Agatha, that we don't bite. I mean, we learned these rules in kindergarten.
I got kicked out of kindergarten.
Of course you did. And I understand that your name is like the cannibal and it's super cute and like it's your thing.
I didn't choose it.
Oh God, okay. But I need it to not be your thing because I just suspended someone for biting someone else in the eyeball.
I bit the girl, so what? Like, it's not this planned thing out. It's not my thing. It's just sometimes you gotta bite a bitch.
In the eye? That's not even a good part.
She seemed a little weird about it.
Okay, you're not making me feel real safe about this, so I'm just gonna tell you now that if it happens, you're fired.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
No biting.
Great. Thank you so much.
Swear on it.
Yes.
I swear on it, I
Okay.
won't bite.
Yeah, all right.
When she told me the consequences of biting during the fight, I took it seriously and definitely didn't want to lose my place in the LFC.
No biting, though.
But we'll see how it goes.
I don't even know if you deserve from me to say hi, but we do have a problem. Like, of course, we have a problem on any event, but I am telling you, what is this? What the hell is this? Do you see what number am I?
You're going against Lauren.
No, what number in the card am I, Leon? And I'm asking you. It's not Lauren. Lauren, I know who I'm going against on.
It says number 4.
And why it says number 4? Do you remember what I was the last time? What I was? I was the main event. And now I'm number 4, so it's not 5, it's not 6, it's not the main event, or it's just 4. That's not even a number.
When Andrea came into the boardroom, she was upset about the fact of her placement on the card.
I've never, since I am in LFC, I've never fought this early, ever. I've always been the 6th or the semi-main event or the main event. I mean, like, seriously, what is 4? 4, no, my place is not there. It doesn't matter who I fight with.
No, this is outrageous, Leon.
Andrea, you complain
Yes.
about every little thing. You complain about the hotel room.
I complain about
You complain about the color. You complain about me stepping on your shoes. You complain about everything.
Leon, it's your job. And
But
with
listen.
this, you don't play with this.
What you don't understand is you're only concerned about yourself.
I don't have
I
that.
see you.
Yeah.
I see my champ, Monica. I see everybody on the black team. And I see everybody on the pink team.
Your champ. It's our champ. She's in the black team. It's our champ, not your champ. Okay, so let's not exaggerate with the champ because there are other people in this card beside the champ. Right?
Let me tell you what.
Or let's just put, let's cut everyone from here and let's just do the main event. That's it. Main event.
I was mad at Leon because the 4, like I said, is not a number for me, okay?
If you would have won that fight in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
you might have been the main event tonight.
And whose fault was that? Yours? Who's
in the cage?
Coach? Who's our coach?
It's his job to take care of that, and he should have known better.
Oh my God, yeah. You know what? These are yours? Whatever. I'm done. This.
Really?
Text knockout to 25283 for 20 generic Viagra pills for $29.
There you are.
How's it going, Jolene?
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Yeah, what for?
I'm trying to figure out if you had my scouting report for my opponent, CJ Kellerman.
Well, CJ Kellerman. You're talking about Genevieve Hex. It's the one true Hex off. 2 hexes come together, one survives.
Where have you been? Hex backed out of this like a month ago.
So you won. Hey, one true Hex.
No. Put your hand down.
What you want?
My opponent,
Okay.
CJ Kellerman. She's from the North Pole, Alaska. See if this rings any bells.
Now I know you're messing with me because the North Pole's not a real place. That's where Santa Claus is from.
Are you kidding me?
So Jolene approaches me and she's saying that she's fighting some Alaskan from the North Pole, and I told her it's not a real place.
For LFC 25, originally I was matched against Genevieve, the Serpentine Sorceress, Hex. But apparently she wasn't cool battling the original Hex, so she backed out.
I was under the impression that this was the battle for the one true Hex. At the end of the day, one of them was going to change their name. I did not know that the other Hex backed out. I mean, she was afraid, and I understand why. Jolene's a formidable opponent.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
I'm asking you to do your job as my coach and give me a scouting report so at least I know what to prepare for.
Just,
I mean, I've got like no time left to train and I've been waiting for a month.
okay.
You haven't gotten any of my emails?
Well, no, I don't email.
Dude.
I'm not an old lady. She's a fighter. You're
Dude.
better than her.
Dude.
Go out and beat her.
Joe.
Krav Maga her. Use the Maga.
Joel. I can't even with you.
It's gonna be fun.
I can't with you.
I don't even
It's
think
not-
you're really fighting somebody. North Pole's not a real place.
First and foremost, let's be honest here. We don't fight make-believe people from make-believe places.
How about you do your job and you like let me know like what she's techniqued in and then I can do my job?
Well, just use Krav Maga. Like you're good at that. You haven't even used it yet. Now's your chance. Break it out of the box.
Dude.
Let's see it in action.
You know what? Do not go into one of your pep talks, Joel. They're pointless. They don't work. I need a scouting report. Do you think you can get that for me, like in the next hour?
I'll see what I can do. You know, power of the internet. You never know.
Oh my
So
God,
when
I
you get a hold of me,
can't.
you call me on the phone. That's what you do.
I can't even with you. I've called you. You don't answer.
Well, yeah, I screen my calls.
Dude, you know
But-
what? don't even know what to do. Fine. You know what? I'm not winning this for you. I'm winning it for me.
I'm fine with that. Just win.
So Monica, check this out. I spared no expense for you because you're the champ, right?
No.
Check this out. Got you your own room.
I don't care what Joel's doing, okay? I want to make sure that my fighters have the best accommodations, especially when we have the LFC champion on the black team.
Someone in there?
Hello?
Hello?
Maybe they're cleaning it. Maybe they're cleaning it.
Hello?
Hold on. Oh, hi.
CJ, what are you doing here? This is Monica's room.
It's my room.
Excuse me?
I just checked in. It's my room.
No,
Maybe you have another room, but this is my room.
So I don't really know what happened with the rooms. I really thought I was gonna get my own room, gonna relax, be able to like, you know, get in my zone.
Just think.
Can I get in?
Hey, what's up, Danielle? Sorry?
This is my room.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I just got back from the front desk. This is my room.
I was told I was gonna have my own room, and I checked in first, and then all of a sudden 2 other girls came, and I tried to just be chill about it, but both of them were getting all heated, and then they wanted to get all catty about it, and
I'm gonna get your own room. Just give
Yes.
me a second, ladies. Just, I'll be back.
Hurry.
Okay?
Okay.
You know, so anytime I try to do something right around here, it ends up blowing up in my face.
Joel,
Hi.
wait.
What up,
come
man?
with me. Come with me to the front desk so we can handle this.
What do I need to go to the front desk for?
Because I have 3 girls in one room.
3 girls in one room?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you have the same problem.
No, I don't have the same problem. I got all the pink team have their own rooms.
Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
I went out of the way, you know, I was prepared, I had forethought, and I went and I made a deal with the hotel and got the girls all single rooms.
Sounds like you're not a very good negotiator, man.
Joel is an enigma. It's very, very hard to understand how he gets by in LFC. And that's just not from me. That comes from the fans. It comes from Maxine. It comes from the fighters. But somehow, some way, he ends up finding out how to come out on top.
I went to the hotel and I just told them, you know what, I have a lot of pull. I have a lot of sway in the community, and I will use that sway to talk up the locations within their hotel.
You head down the lobby. While you're there, why don't you check out the Firelight Buffet?
What?
Best buffet in town, man. It's 2-for-1 coupon. Doesn't expire.
Joel, I'm trying to handle these rooms. I'm not even.
You got it handled, bud.
You gotta be kidding me.
Maybe he has an uncle or a cousin that works at Samstown. That makes more sense. I mean, he definitely really liked that place.
This is it. Let's get this show